Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, coming at you this Thursday afternoon from where else? The balcony here at the NYSE. It's a beautiful day outside. The markets, they're about to close right behind me. I'm a little hot and bothered because it is pretty humid outside, so the tide goes off. And you also know what time it is. Grab yourself a drink. It's happy hour here in the Big Apple. Now, U.S. stocks, they're trading higher this Thursday afternoon right here at the New York Stock Exchange as investors continue to cheer a good retail sales report and on mixed news regarding the Greece debt talks. Now, first off, retail sales for May showing an increase of 1.2%, while April retail sales, they were revised upward to 0.2% from a previous read of flat. We're not done there yet, so we have weekly jobless claims figures totaling 279,000. That's a bit above expectations, while April business inventory is showing an increase of 0.4%. That read, the largest gain in nearly 1 year. Meanwhile, turning overseas, an International Monetary Fund spokesperson said that there are major differences with Greece on the aid negotiations. At the same time, Reuters going on to report that the IMF team has indeed left Brussels. That's where all the talks were held. However, analysts still remaining optimistic that Greece will somehow come to a deal with its creditors in the near future. In other words, there still seems to be a lot of work to be done. Now, you team that with the U.S. dollar extending gains against the euro. Crude oil futures for July delivery down 69 cents to $60.75 a barrel, and gold futures also down a little more than $7.50. Then you have yourself a session right behind me where 4 stocks have advanced for every 3 decliners at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's take a look now to see how the markets have shaped up to close out this, the second to last trading session of the week. And on the corporate front, Nike making headlines on news that the apparel and footwear maker signed an 8-year NBA sponsorship contract starting in 2017. However, terms were not disclosed. And if you want more corporate news, you already know what I'm going to say. Check out the earlier Market Movers report starring our own Sarah Pizon. And speaking of the NBA, tonight, Game 4 in Cleveland. What do you think the score is going to be? I'm still not that intrigued, to be honest with you, with the final. But I feel that once one of the teams are just one game away, then I'll start watching again. It's not the 90s. There's no Michael Jordan. There's no Knicks. There's no Houston. There's not even any Lakers in the turn of the century. I'm not that excited. Maybe I'm just getting old. But with that stated, grab yourself a drink, enjoy the evening, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow morning, which is a Friday. Even more incentive. For ModernWallStreet.com, I'm James Sweeney.